Oh, well, hello there. Now, look here. This worked out great for several reasons. Over the last few days, I had actually heard from a few fans inquiring about Trey shows, and also I needed to get this sick taste out of my mouth from the Browns game last night. So I finished up the Trey show this morning. This is from the 17th in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Been listening to it a little bit over the last few days. Some of the stuff I've listened to multiple times. So I feel like I can't do a whiteboard if I haven't just listened to the show from beginning to end in one shot. And a lot of fish mixed in. This was just the four-piece Trey band. No horns. The lady's not there. And which all right. Uh, um, horns, the ladies, they kind of go hand in hand. They backing vocals is what I meant to say. No backing vocals really. And was it Desron, Russ, Ray, and Trey, obviously. And then it's like Ray is the most. They're all different, obviously, but sometimes bass can be bass. And the drums, clearly not Fishman. Not that it's bad or anything. I know it probably seemed like an insult there right off the bat. Poor Russ. And then, but Ray, man, clearly different sound. Makes every like 46 days, the song they opened with, just like right away, kind of played in the same style as Fish. Play the song, get into a little jam, build, kind of go back into 46 days with a big explosion at the end. Very similar, but Ray just completely changing things up there. It doesn't have quite the arsenal, just I don't know what it was. And then just throughout the night, too, I love Trey's tone so much. There was times I was like, man, this sounds like 2003 Trey. And then Never Needed You Like This Before. It's starting to grow on me a little bit, that song, I suppose. And then Steam and that love song, disclaimer, just totally disclosure here, full disclosure, totally skipped those two songs. I mean, I don't really like it fit. I mean, perhaps I should have given Steam a shot. I see the Trey band really likes playing that. Everything's right. And, it's going to obviously jam. And then it's kind of like a little jazzy sound to it, not completely different than a Fish sound to it, even though it's just the four guys there and Tab on this night. So I think everything's right. And, well, 46 days as well. Two big highlights right here in the first set. Well, dude, you didn't listen to Steam. Trust me. It wasn't a highlight, all right? Oblivion, following that up, this is another one where Trey's tone really was the highlight of that song. Darkened Down, that song almost sounds like some 46 Days jams, like the actual sound. Maybe it's like it was taken from a 46 Days jam. I don't think it really was. Blaze On, and it kind of was mad, didn't really blaze, At least with Fish, it kind of blazes at the very least. And then Sand had a very similar sound and style of how they played it to Fish, and was also very good. So, everything's right, sadly, a Fish song. Although Oblivion, is that a Fish song? Mostly Fish songs highlighting the first set, which is a shame. I guess the horns are needed for some of those like classic Tab songs, and Night Speaks to a Woman, Cincinnati, things like that. At the Gazebo, yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. They did mix in some Trey songs though, and then in rounds like that right away, it was like, okay, Ray and the bass player. This is not Paige and Mike. Another song where that became obvious, kind of had like a Trey sound to it, actually. That sounded like a traditional Tab, just, no backing vocals and horns again. And then Life Saving Gun. Nope, not even Trey's band can save this song. That might be, I thought maybe I don't really like that song, but I did think maybe they could do something with it live. It doesn't appear to be. Wolfman's one of the few songs. It was like a drums and keys jam at some point. Big Wolfman's guy, obviously. Stuck here in the second set, I had high hopes, but a drums and key jam is not really what I was here for. Trey kind of gets going at the final part there, and then Trey was really getting it going and got a Jaboo. Maybe if you don't like Got a Jaboo, maybe check this one out. Maybe I can get you to like Trey Band's version of Got a Jaboo. This one certainly was Trey shredding throughout, and then maybe not throughout, giving the whole band a chance there, but then by the end, Trey was like, let's do it. That goes into Evolve and Life Beyond a Dream. You're going to get Life Beyond a Dream no matter what the band is, right? He sits in with Billy Strings. He wants to play that song. Ghost and Carini, two more Fish songs. Ghost hits real hard. Carini, I got to say, right when Carini started, maybe for the first time, probably ever, maybe since the first time I heard Carini, I was just like, I don't want to hear Carini right now. I didn't really love it. So hopefully that's not the case. And it reminded me of like an '03 Fish Carini. Just the song is what it is. The jam continues the song. No spliff jams, or is it Bliss? It's spliff or bliss. I always get those two mixed up. And then the encore, I know it was like Water in the Sky, first tube, didn't even write it down here. First two, Water in the Sky, and there was one other. Damn, can't remember. It was pretty good though. Not really. I didn't really care about the encore. I did listen though, actually. All You Need Is Love. What was that song? Love Is What You Are. Come on, man. I don't know. Don't tell me it was good. Or Steam. Save it. I saw that the following night though. They did a little Steam and Plasma jam though. I like that. So I don't know. I guess that does it. Just doesn't feel the same as a Fish show. And it happened a couple days ago, and it's the middle of the day, and there's no whiteboard. This is really just might as well have been a Cleveland Browns game. Boom. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, if you did tune in and you made it this far, you consider yourself special. Not many people are going to watch this, and those that do aren't going to make it this far. That makes you special. In my world. Boom. Thanks. We're out of here.